Hey, what's going on, everyone? Appreciate y'all coming here and checking out this Fallout 76 video. This is going to be a compilation of 10 of my favorites camp spots over in Burning Springs that I've discovered so far. Of course, I'm sure there's more great spots out there. After all, it is a large section of the map that we can explore around. But yeah, hope you'll find this enjoyable and you find a good camp spot from this video. I'll also be covering a bonus one at the end too, just for as a thank you for all the support you guys have given me lately and for, watching the video. So yeah, let's get into this. Alrighty, so this first unique camp location that I'm going to be showing you all in the new region will be located right over here. Right around Athens. Over here, you can build a camp within the football stadium, dude! Look at this! How awesome is this? I already know a lot of creative camps are going to be built here. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I gotta say, I did not expect a camp location like this, but yeah. Got the scoreboard up there, Abraxo being the sponsor, home guest, and it's fortified too. There's walls surrounding the whole area. Freaking amazing. Before we move on to the next one though, I just want to show you for proof that you can put down your camp. Look at this. Yes, it is possible. Freaking awesome. I couldn't believe it. I had to share this one first. It's awesome. There's so many good camp locations in this region. Alright, so this next one is going to be a cave camp location. Look at this. Inside this cave too, it's like the Back to the Future vehicle in here. I don't know. It's some kind of futuristic makeshift vehicle within this cave. I think this is supposed to be some kind of Easter egg. Anyways, yeah, this is another location that you can make a camp at. It's a really unique one. And unfortunately, I will say right now, you can't plop down your camp inside this cave. I have no idea why. There's no marked location. But I will say you can pretty much have this cave within your camp. As you can see here, if I back up a little bit, and right around here, I can put down my camp. And as you can see, basically have it a part of your camp. You could have the back entrance of your camp, or some kind of entrance to enter inside this cave right here. It could be part of your camp in a way. There's also a broken down train right here. Of course, there's railroad tracks as well. Yeah, a unique area that you may want to come and check out. It's going to be located right up here around this area. Once again, I have no idea why we can't put our camp inside the cave, because there's nothing even around. Anyways, this next unique camp location, if you're looking for some farmland, this is the one. Look at this. Look at all this. So cool. You even have this destroyed building here as well that you could repurpose if you want. There's also a skeleton with a shotgun in its lap outside of the building. But yeah, you could repurpose this building. If you wanted the camp revamp update that we recently got, we can merge things really easily now. Also, we got this tractor here with a bush hog in the back. Freaking awesome. And if we head this way, right here, we got a phosphate deposit. In case you don't know what this does, I'll go ahead and pull up my camp and go to resources and go to collector. You will have this. This will make it so you'll be able to have fertilizer being collected here. This will appear once you place a camp here. This extractor you'll be able to place down at the camp. Also, if you want, you could come over here and make a camp in this area. There is a nice horse trailer here with a truck. I've seen plenty of awesome builds where they repurpose vehicles. So, yeah, you could just have this involved with your camp if you wanted. It's pretty awesome looking. Nice little horse trailer. Definitely like this location. One of my favorites, just because of all the farmland. I gotta say, in real life, I would love to own a farm, dude. It's like one of my dreams, to be real with you guys. But yeah, carrying on. This is another good location. Before I move on to the next one, though, I gotta show you where it's at, of course. Almost forgot. Over here in the Burning Springs region, it'll be located right around here, a little below Sand Fork Lumber. Yeah, come over here if, once again, you're looking for some farmland. Okay, so this next one is convenient because, for one, it's close to a workshop that you can utilize to get a bunch of junk scrap and whatnot from. As you know, workshops contain a lot of things that help you build up materials. And also, you got this unique sign here that you can get on top of just by climbing this tree and walk right up to the sign. So you don't need a jetpack or anything. You can just get up here regularly. And there's some things up here too. But yeah, you can incorporate this with your camp. There's also the Abraxodine Intel up here too. One of them. I just fell though. But yeah, hang on. Let me come back up there. But yeah, you could fix this up. As you can see, you could put your camp up top of here if you wanted. If you want to increase your build height limit a little bit. Also, there's a caravan around here. So if you're a fan of caravans, looks like a little caravan was happening here. Highway Town Settler was making his way with this Brahmin that died here. So that is also at this location to make it a bit more unique. It's right by that workshop. It's located right over here in Burning Springs. So you can take advantage of all this right by your camp too. Oil, aluminum, silver, food, water, crystal, and acid extractors you can put down here. But yeah, good spot. Anyways, this next one over in the new region that you want to check out is right over here. It's next to the new workshop, the Starlight Drive-In. So that's another reason why this camp spot is beneficial. You could take over this workshop as well. Your camp will be close by. So yeah, here's what the camp location looks like. It's a raider outpost. It's definitely an eerie one. Typically there's a bunch of rushed raiders sat up right here on this. For some reason they have fell back in this one. Sometimes they are sitting straight up and dead. As you can see, they are wearing party hats as well. So yeah, and you got this unique fortress wall on the outside made out of logs, meat hanging, just a bunch of different things around that will help make this camp feel more unique. You did plop it down here. You also got some things that you could pick up too around in this vicinity each time you spawn in. There's also a bit of lore you can read here at this area. Some head spikes outside. Also, there's punji boards hidden in the bushes, so when you do enter this camp, be careful. Right around here is punji boards, and also inside these there's punji boards. Yeah, the punji boards are hidden, so keep that in mind when you are entering this area. It's at this next location. We got an awesome looking bridge here that you could repurpose if you want. I've seen plenty of builds where they like make the top of the bridge like it's roof to the build. So you could build your camp down in here underneath the bridge, or if you want, you could build your camp on top of the bridge. I will say there's also something else unique up here that may interest you. There's this makeshift vehicle that you could repurpose now thanks to the new camp revamp update. Merging is easy, and as you can see, these people made a makeshift vehicle. There's two different like mirrors. There's an engine actually in it that you can see. I don't know, I feel like players could really make something unique out of this. I feel like some players could really upgrade this vehicle to be something even more. And yeah, it looks like a cop pulled them over. Pretty cool. You could also make your camp on top of the bridge too. So yeah, keep this place in mind. Definitely a unique one with some unique things around that you can utilize. Oh, and also something pretty interesting spawns nearby this area too. As you can see, it's a new NPC, random NPC that you can encounter over in the Burning Springs area. By the way, this location is right here on the map. So yeah, keep that in mind. Really awesome location. A lot you can work with over here. But yeah, this random NPC vendor will also spawn over here, and he has some interesting things on him. As you can see, some serums, random aid items, and some junk scrap. And you cannot take him out, by the way. He is invincible.
The increase in bounty hunters has been great. Not so much for the people with the price on their head, but still great for me.
Alright, here we are at the next one. This is for all you Enclave fans out there. As you can see, at this next location, we got a crashed Enclave bird-a-bird. And there's a little story going on here too. As you can see, you can find a dead body here inside this toxic water, which I'm pretty sure you can fish within this water too. There's this cage that has been destroyed, and it looks like whatever got out of this cage that the Enclave was transporting took out all of the Enclave scientists that were on board. As you can see, someone tried to defend themselves against it possibly, and it looks like they just threw the cage door at them. Also, if you head up here, you can find an Enclave scientist impaled into this tree, and another scientist impaled into this tree, and a military guy got impaled by this. So yeah, whatever escaped out of whatever the Enclave was transporting here is freaking terrifying. Oh yeah, you can also find a bobblehead as well at this area. Bobblehead science. Now I will say, unfortunately, you can't make your camp right on top of this Enclave vertibird. I have no idea why either, because as you can see, this one is located right over here, right by the Super Duper Mart sign. It's not too far from the Super Duper Mart location. And yeah, this is about as close as I got it. My camp, I made it right down there. And basically, the crashed vertibird will be in your backyard. So if you're wanting to make some kind of Enclave themed camp, I'd definitely suggest this one. Looks like something more is happening in this area that could possibly involve the Enclave in the future, it seems like. By the way, there is a holotape nearby this area too that talks about the Rust King. That's who the Enclave was transporting. Okay, so this next one really involves the atmosphere of this region. As you know, the Abraxo chemical caused a lot of the destruction and chaos around in this vicinity. And over here at this next one, you can find a bunch of Abraxo chemical barrels with rust around on the ground all over, or whatever that is on the ground. I'm pretty sure it's rust or Abraxo chemicals spilt all over. I also find this open trailer over here. Yeah, you can make a camp over at this spot. There's a couple different vehicles you could utilize here too, such as that one, this one, or this big dump truck here. All these were hauling Abraxo chemicals. This one is located right here on the map, kinda near Super Duper Mart. Yeah, it literally says on the side of this big trailer here, Abraxodine chemical. So this could be a lore themed camp you could make here, something to go with more of the atmosphere at this place. This next one's going to be a pretty brutal camp location. As you can see, you'll have this in the background of your camp. It's water tower with some bodies hanging from it. Yeah, this place is brutal. Got some Abraxo chemical barrels too outside of it for the theme of this region. And you can't make your camp right on top of this water tower, unfortunately, but you can make it like right by it. So if I back up a little here, yeah, like right here. So it's basically in your backyard of your camp. You could literally make your camp like right here, and it'll just be in the background of your base. This one is located right over here, a little below Meadow Breeze Storage Depot. This is brutal over here, guys. Okay, so this next camp location is going to also have another great scenic view over the environment. This one actually is right by where one of the new events is located at, Gearing Up. It's located right over here. And, oh, would you look at that? The event is actually in the PTS right now. But yeah, you can place your camp right up here on this bridge, and yeah, you can incorporate this bridge with your camp. And as you can see, you got great flat room right here. By the way, these scorpions followed me from way over there, so yeah, you don't got to worry about them if you do make your camp here. You definitely make something unique at this place though, for sure. And if you don't want to make it exactly here where this bridge is located at, you can just head up here too and plop your camp down up here somewhere if you want. Plenty of good scenic spots up here. Okay, and as a bonus one here, because I know there are players out there looking for good water holes to build a camp at in Burning Springs. And I gotta say, this is a good one. You got this giant electrical tower here that you could build your camp up on. As you can see, you can place your camp here. You also got this water hole right here, so you can fish inside of, so you can fish here as well, which is the main reason. Rat hogs do spawn nearby, but once again, once you place your camp, a lot of the enemies don't spawn around typically, at least from my experience. And this is located right over here in literally the middle of nowhere in the Burning Springs area. It's pretty hidden back here. So yeah, keep this spot in mind. Here's an example of what you can make inside the electrical towers, by the way. You can make some pretty cool designs within them, especially with the new camp revamp update that came out. But yeah, I guess that's wrapping up this video. Hope you get some use out of this. I'm out of here. As always, most importantly, appreciate y'all taking the time, watching and listening. Until next time, peace.